Coffee with MarkZ, Tuesday Morning Chat, February 18, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Thank you MarkZ for all your time and encouragement daily. PDK. MarkZ update some highlights by PDK, not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything, and it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member. Good morning MarkZ, mods and fellow RV patriots. Member. MarkZ, something was posted in the Gazette yesterday. I think we're moving in the right direction. Member. Yes, Samson on him said good info on the Gazette. Member. Nadar put out a short video with all the clauses and amendments. Sounded positive. Member. Woohoo, Gazette publishing is big news. MZ. The only fun news I saw in the Gazette was the $16 per barrel going to Kurdistan. And the budget tables are moving forward. Member. TNT post an article that the budget is done and in the Gazette today. MZ. The bond side is still quiet. News was loud on Saturday and quiet on Monday. It's pretty odd. Member. If they are under NDAs, they are bound to stay quiet. MZ. I know some group people are working, but they won't tell me what they are doing. Just that they have their nose to the grindstone. I think that is positive. MZ. I actually have some bond facilitators that have actual physical money. This is something we have never seen. This makes me excited. We have seen a tremendous amount of progress. MZ. Someone sent me an old Q drop, which is interesting. Grab your tinfoil hats. The drop said, gold will destroy them, talking of the destruction of the deep state. Do you think perhaps it's the knowledge we may soon have about featuring Knox and it is empty? And therefore the Fed Reserve and the corporation is bankrupt? What do you all think is the chances of that? MZ. I am still on the fence about all of this. But there have been some eerie accuracies that make you at least consider it to be real. Or maybe it's like The Simpsons, and they are damn lucky? MZ. Gold will destroy them all. I always thought that phrase meant because it would destroy the central banks because people would prefer gold-backed currency to fiat. But if people find out the central banks have been lying to us and holding nothing, while telling us this gold we have backs our nation and our currency, well, there will be a lot of very upset people. MZ. Then what happens if they go to London and audit that bank? Then the biggest banks in the West, and find out there isn't anything there or amounts are not remotely accurate. Maybe it's all gold-painted lead bars or something. What do you think will happen? They may be onto something. Gold will destroy them all. Member. Is it a coincidence that Kentucky is flooded and Fort Knox is in Kentucky and Elon wants to audit it? Member. Anyone wondering if the audit of Fort Knox will crash the US dollar? Member. I still think that once they do the audit of the gold in Fort Knox, things are going to take off. Member. I have had family connected with Fort Knox for several decades. The rumors were that the gold was gone back in the 70s. Member. Loads of gold coming from Europe, probably to restock Fort Knox before the audit. Member. If Fort Knox was short, let alone empty, it would force the RV. Emo. Member. Elon posted a question. Do you think we should have news cameras on when we go into the vaults of Fort Knox? I say yes. Member. Fort Knox gold vaults. Hope this doesn't turn out like Geraldo Rivera's quest to open Al Capone's vault, pretty much empty. Member. I know a man that guards the gold at featuring Knox. A couple months ago I asked him if the gold was still there. He told me the gold is stacked from the floor to the ceiling. Maybe only one row? Member. There have been rumors for years about 650 planefuls of gold removed from the Vatican to the US, and of gold stored in the Grand Canyon. MZ. Yes, we have all heard those rumors. We really need to see it for ourselves. The people will not have faith in a new economy and new monetary system until we see it. Emo. Member. Do you think the other tiers before us are nearly completed, in your opinion? MZ. A good one from Iraq. Parliamentary praise for the strategy to support national industry. This one talks about everything Sadani is doing. He is convinced they won one shot to fix things and give a new value to the currency of the people in Iraq. They are creating a juggernaut of a good economy in Iraq. MZ. Plan to increase oil production to 7 million barrels a day. I love this one. Oil right now is about $75 a barrel for Brent crude. They are making about $191 billion, $625 million per year in oil revenues. And we are not even talking about gas, tourism and manufacturing. Iraq is going to have one of the highest GDPs, gross domestic products, of any country on the planet. Iraq has a lot to be excited about. Member. Wish they were excited about getting the new rate on the dinar. Member. Currencies, cryptos, and metals all seem to be aligning at the same time. Member. Hey Mark, do you think this will be wrapped up by the end of February? My concern things will slow down as March is Ramadan time. Member. Nader doesn't think it will revalue during Ramadan. MZ. I don't know, there is a history of revaluations during Ramadan, so history says it is possible to revalue during Ramadan. Member. When is Ramadan? Member. I believe it starts at sundown on February 28th and goes for a full month. Member. No disrespect to Ramadan, I just want this to be Ramadan. Member. Ariel says, maybe 60 days yet as Iraq's pipelines aren't completed yet and their oil cannot flow until they're completed. Member. The plethora of private jets in Reno is sweet music to our ears. That has to be positive news. Member. Did you see an announcement from the Philippines, no more fiat and the revaluation of global currencies? They were so happy. I sent video to your email MZ. I have not seen that. I will look for it. Member. Yes, the Philippines show their new currency in the internet. The new Philippines currency has been slowly coming out. 1,000 bill last year polymer, now they will change the other notes but no fiat change. Member. Texas Senate is holding a hearing on strategic Bitcoin reserve. Member. Emo, the banks shut down for 24 hours not because it was President's Day, that was a cover-up. Because Iraq does not celebrate President's Day and Chase in Iraq was closed as well. Maybe it was the switch to blockchain. Member. Do you think some exchanges will be done on military installations? MZ. Absolutely. That makes sense. Many military personnel own foreign currency. Member. I am not getting in the roller coaster again, so I am waiting for my appointment to be excited. Member. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Member. See you all tonight at 7 p.m. for another one of Mark's great podcasts. Have a blessed day. Member. Enjoy your day everyone. Stacy Z joins the stream. Please listen to the replay for her information. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Note from PDK. Please listen to the replay for all the details and entire stream. I do not transcribe political opinions, medical opinions or many guests on this stream. Just RV, currency-related topics. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.